Hi, I'm Ashley from Ellis, Kansas. This module taught me a lot about different applications as well as the PDFs and the readers, and that's mainly what I took away from this is the information about those two things. A recent situation where I installed or updated an application was actually earlier this fall. I had to reinstall a antivirus software, and that was because my one from last year expired and it was going to cost like $50 to renew it. So I went and started looking for some free ones, and I found AVG. So that's the one that I went with. And the installation for that was pretty simple for the most part. It was just an instructional thing where you just go step by step and put in your information and just click next, that kind of thing. The only issue I had with it was that I actually didn't completely finish the installation, and I thought I did, and so nothing was really popping up and there was no messages about it, so I thought that was kind of weird. So I went back to their website and saw that I still had like a small percentage left that I didn't quite finish the installing process. So then I had to kind of start over and redo that whole thing so that I had it completely installed onto my computer so that I had some kind of antivirus thing, since I figured it was probably not very smart to not have any antivirus at all. About PDFs, I had not created one before. The closest I had come was in high school. I was the yearbook editor my senior year, and we had writing competitions through the state that we had to send in our pieces, and we had to send them as PDFs. And I never had to do it. Our teacher always did it for us, and my thoughts were that that way we didn't mess things up, and she would do it for us so that we wouldn't mess it up somehow and lose our stuff or send it as the wrong file or whatever. But then when I created it for this class, when we did the educational website thing, I realized it was so easy. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that easy at all. And it was like 3 clicks to just go save it as a PDF. And so that was really helpful to see that it's really not that difficult. I was thinking that you had to like convert things over and redo things so that it went with the application. But really, you just kind of save it as a PDF. It's very simple. I think it will come as an amazing use as a future teacher, because I think we talked about this in class a little bit, but communication with parents and even colleagues and students, I think, would improve with using PDFs, because they're able to be opened on all kinds of devices, not just whereas Word, you have to have Word or that kind of thing. And so I think it definitely would be good for communication. Also, I thought of another example would be like if you're trying to present something to your students or show them something as an example, then you can use a PDF rather than taking them to the actual application. And you can use the PDF kind of as like a picture, like, okay, this is what the website's going to look like. This is where you're going to click and everything. Instead of just going through the website, you can send them a PDF so that they can see what it's going to look like. And like I said, I learned a lot about PDFs and applications, and I think it was a very educational week.